Just wait until you get a hold of what Karen Matthews is going to be able to teach you.
I happen to know Karen, and Karen is a powerhouse. She has the good of the youth in mind.
Oh my gosh, she's so driven. We give her something to chew on and she eats the whole feast. So you guys come and play with Karen. You will love yourself for choosing in.
Her heart is so big, and yours will be too.
So
here's Karen!
Have you been talking smack to yourself? I knew it. I know because I do it too. And we've done it all our lives. We've lied to ourselves over and over and over by saying things like, I'm stupid, I'm ugly, I'm fat, I can't do that. We just get down on ourselves and beat ourselves up. So today I am going to teach you a technique to help reverse that, because you are a beloved son or daughter of God, and so am I. And it's time that we start being nice to ourselves and flip that self-talk around to positive. So first of all, if you think back to Moses in the Bible times, he went up to Mount Sinai and had a conversation with God. And when he was done, Moses asked God, "What is your name?" And God told him, "I am that I am." That's the name of God, I am. So whenever we say, I am, and then fill in the blank, we are either aligning ourselves with God or distancing ourselves away from God. So whenever we say the words I am, we want to make sure that the word that follows the I am is in alignment with God, and it's something that is a characteristic of God that is true. So for example, I am smart is aligned with God. I am stupid, well, God's not stupid, so that's pulling you further away from him. So anytime you say the words I am, it's very, very powerful because you're aligning yourself with God. So make sure that you say something positive that is true. So you can say, I am smart, I am wise, I am fun, I am intelligent, I am wise. Anything that is true of God, then that's okay to say. But the other things, when you're talking about yourself in a negative way, that is not a cool thing to do. So I'm going to teach you how to do this every morning when you wake up, because your brain is fresh, you're ready to start your day, and you want to get it going on a positive note, and you want to design your life. So you get up and do this for about 2 minutes in the morning, and right before you go to bed for about 2 minutes right before you go to sleep, to give your brain something positive to work on all night, because your brain is still working. Even though you're sleeping, it's still working on the information that you've been feeding it all day. So if you end it on a positive note and tell it some wonderful, great things, then it will work on that all night. Okay, now I'm going to demonstrate how to do this. You can do this at home, you can do this while you're driving, you can do it while you're walking, anywhere. It's better to say it out loud and actually let those words pass over your vocal cords, and then you hear that. And the very best way is to stand in front of a mirror and do this. So let me demonstrate a way to not do this, especially at first, because this feels really weird at first, because we've been talking to ourselves in a negative way for so long that when we start talking positive to ourselves, we're like, oh, that's so freaky. And maybe you're not even believing these things yet. So okay, this is a wrong way to do it. You stand in front of the mirror and say something like, I am strong. Oh, I hope nobody heard me. Oh, that was so weird. Okay, so you need to do this where you can be alone especially if your family's not on board with this yet and you need to do this away from anybody else, you don't want anyone to hear or see you, then make sure you go somewhere where you can say it out loud is better. So to do it in the right way, you stand with your feet about hip width apart, shoulders up, back, stand straight, and look yourself right in the mirror and say, I am strong. And then if you want to get some arm actions going, I am strong. Okay, can you see the difference between I am strong and I am strong? So if I'm saying I am strong, you could come up here and just push me with one finger and knock me over. But if I'm saying I am strong, does that look like you can push me around? No, I am designing my life on purpose. Any area of your life that you are struggling with, that you're feeling like you really have a weakness in that area, and maybe you really truly do. So what I do, I've got an app on my iPad that it has a dictionary and a thesaurus, and so I look up the word. And so for example, if you're feeling like you're unloved, you can look up the word in the thesaurus, unloved, and see all the opposites, because you want the positive opposite. So you want, I am loved, I am valued, I am cherished, I am honored, I am respected. So that could be part of your affirmation. So you could stand there, I am loved, I am respected, I am valued, I am cherished, I am honored. Okay, so there's one example. Now here's another one, and this can be for any area of your life that you feel like you struggle with. If you feel like you've been blocking abundance, then you can say to the world, I am a generous giver and an excellent receiver, and just bring that goodness into you. Now to take this up another notch, I suggest putting on some epic music that's instrumental. It has to be instrumental because you don't want anybody song with lyrics trying to push their message into your head. You want to design your own life, so you want the thoughts to be coming from you, not from anyone else. So I'm just going to put a song on and demonstrate this just a little bit so you can get the idea of the full effect. I am strong, I am courageous, I am brave, I am noble, I am a beautiful daughter of God, I am a generous giver, I am an excellent receiver, I am wanted, I am welcome, I am wealthy, I am manifesting abundance daily, money flows into my life. Money comes to me, money flows into me, money is easy, money comes. Okay, so that gives you an idea of how to do this. And I just want you to remember that any area of your life where you feel like you have a weakness, look up the positive opposites in a thesaurus, or any other book that you have a list of feelings that has the positive opposites is a great way. Feelings Buried Alive Never Die has a huge list of feelings with positive opposites. So any feeling that you would like to implement into your own life, say that over and over and just declare it to the world. And you can do this in your car. Just make sure that you've got at least one hand on the steering wheel. So if you're really getting into it while you're going down the road, you can hang on and steer still. But anyway, I really highly recommend you do this 2 minutes in the morning and 2 minutes right before you go to bed. And in the evening, do it with a little bit slower, more mellow music, because this will get you ramped up, ready to charge and go for it during your day. And if you get that blood pumping and everything just going at night, you might have a hard time going to sleep. So at night, it's still good to do it, but just do it on a lower key and mellower level. So good luck designing your life the way you want it to be. Thanks. One last thing, as you start doing this, it is really helpful if you write this out, and because you are going to design your life on purpose. So write your declarations out, and if something pops into your head from your subconscious, then go with it. That's great for your subconscious to be telling you what else you need to work on. And as you feel like you've mastered or at least progressed in some of the areas where you had weaknesses and they're starting to become strengths, then move on and change your declarations and your affirmations as often as needed. So way to go. I am so glad to be teaching you this today, and I really wish you the best luck moving your life forward, designing your life on purpose. Thank you for joining me for this episode at the Power Zone.